Hey queens, welcome back to my channel. It's Tabitha. Thank you so much for clicking onto today's video. I hope you're all doing well. And I know this week has been a little I don't know why, to be honest, because I have been feeling it myself. And even yesterday, like I tried recording this video and I was just like, what the hell is in the atmosphere? Because I've definitely been feeling super drained and out of it. And usually like I could get myself out of these little funks, but this whole week it's just been a mess, honestly. But you know what, we got our shit together, we got glam, and this is what we're gonna create today. And I have been getting so many DMs on how to get a snatched eye glam, and I was like, say less, let's make a video about it. You know, always come through. So with that being said, let's chill, vibe out, and have a little girls time while I show you how to get this look. Alright queens, you already know the deal. Brows are on, so let's get to it. When I was thinking of a look that I wanted to do, I was thinking the holidays, Thanksgiving's coming up. We still want to do something different, but we also want like a typical look that we can still rock on an everyday basis, or nights out, dates nights, and so forth. So I was like, I put these tones together. I'm all about the tones. That's how I create my look. And I was like, bet. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I was thinking about like teddy vibes with the brown tones, and then we always gotta keep it nude. So those were the vibes that I was thinking about. And then I always get asked a lot of times on my Instagram on how I do more of an eye snatch glam. And I was like, you know what? Let me make a video out of it. That's what we're gonna do today. Let's get to it because we're about to snatch everybody's souls. So the brows are already on. I use the Morphe brow mousse and chocolate, and then I carved my brows out using the Maybelline Superstay foundation. And I'm actually going to use that same exact foundation as my eyeshadow base. So if you don't notice, I got lash extensions on. I was supporting my girl Tia, and if you don't follow her, her Instagram is Slay with the Tia, and then her last page is Lashed by Tia. Oh my god, this is like my eye. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not used to it, so it's like I'm that retarded client. It looked like if my lashes were to grow just a tad bit longer, this is exactly what my lashes would look like. I love the style that she chose. This is like a Kim K inspired lash style. I'm all for the natural type of things, but I will say this, I will not be addicted. I'm gonna do the normal, use the foundation as our eye base. I used to use the P. Louise base a lot, and then after a while my eyelids would get a little bit more oilier. And when I first started using the P. Louise base, when it was like a really big thing, it would be more matte finish to me, and I don't know, maybe it's my eyelids. So now I just go in with a full coverage matte foundation, and I'm telling you, it helps me so much. And then I'm going to go in and use my L'Oreal Infallible Powder Foundation. This has been my jam since it came out. I have a couple palettes here, but knowing me, it's just like whatever my hand wants to do and whatever my eyes see. So this is a palette that I actually created myself. It's just an empty palette from Coastal Scents, and inside you have single shadows from Coastal Scents as well, and then these are MAC Dazzle shadows. I think I'm going more towards the matte eyeshadow look, but we're going to keep it nice and snatched and do it towards my eye shape. But as you can see, the tones that I'm really going for, more around like here. I'm not really going to be using shimmer today. So we're taking this brush right here. I think it wiped off. I think this is like a R39 brush or something. Let me see. So I'm going to use these two shades, and I'm just going to build the transition shade up. It's easier to use lighter colors first and then work your way up. So I'm going to keep these colors starting from the ends into my crease. I don't want to exaggerate the tones out. And I'm just going to start in the corners and just work my way up. I'm doing small circular motions. Am I the only one? Like, this week has been super all over the place, and it kind of makes it hard for me when things are like that, because then I get frustrated to push out content, and I don't want to push out content that generally wasn't made the way that it was planned. And I'm also like a perfectionist, so it makes me feel bad. Don't worry, things are gonna get better. I'm actually really excited for the holidays, and I'm actually thinking about like a Christmas type of theme, and I'm like, oh my god, get a Christmas backdrop, Christmas outfit, and do the whole shebang. So I'm actually really excited. Can't wait to show you guys. And there's other stuff coming, of course. I have a masterclass coming up soon. You guys will be definitely knowing more details about it, but it is still getting planned out. but it will be happening in my studio. Okay, that's all that I will tell you guys. So now I'm going to be using this shade right here, because I was going to use this one but it's too late. So I'm going to use this shade and just build that color up on my outer corners. And I'm using the Morphe M514 brush, and I'm just putting it here. You see where that's at? And I'm just blending that in circular motions and then working my way up. And we're just going to build the tones together, because then it gives it that gradient effect. You don't want to not have a gradient effect when it comes to your eyeshadow. I'm going into, this is my favorite palette. I want you guys to know that. Even in Sephora, when I was working there, I would use this palette on all my girls because these are the type of tones that I love. Okay, it works out for anything. Add a little bit more, but whatever. So this is the Too Faced Just Peachy Matte palette. Don't worry about this. It's a Maybelline product that never came off. But I'm going to be using this tone right here. This is called Peach Tart. All right, so I'm using the same brush, and I'm going to take that shade and I'm going to gradiently blend that up. You see that? And then I'm literally kind of like swirling it upwards. We're about to look snatched for the holidays. I'm just making sure that everything is gradiently blended. And what I like to do is whatever is left, I like to bring it up to my brow. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is take my small concealer brush. This is the Morphe M421. I'm gonna use a lighter color. I'm gonna use this Maybelline concealer. This, I don't even know the damn color. There ain't no damn words on here. So you see how the front is a lot more lighter. It looks like I could just put on a liner and walk out, but I want to lighten that up. So I'm gonna go in with the concealer. I'm going to do is take this flat concealer brush, and I'm going to be taking, ooh, that one's actually lighter. I'm actually going to take a little bit of this shade right here. You see that? And I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here, and we're going to put that on where we put the concealer. Pack it on. Yeah, I like how that looks. Ooh, okay, honey. All right, so let me do my other eye. I'm not gonna talk, so I'm going to do a time lapse so that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. BRB, and let's do the damn thing. Did that. Now what I'm gonna do is take the M514 brush, and I'm going to use those shades that we use for our transition shade, and I'm going to casually bring those tones to the outer parts. I'm gonna mend everything together. So I'm going to use a black shade from the ColourPop Rendezvous palette, and I'm going to be using the Morphe M506 brush. I'm going to tap the brush in there because I don't want so much black. And what I'm going to do is just focus this on the outer parts right here. I'm not going to lie, I can't see because these lashes. I gotta get used to it. Okay. And just take this brush, the M14, and just blend all of that together. Oof, I like how that is. It's subtle, it's not so much. And I'm going to be taking, because I want to keep everything kind of like brown tones. I don't want to do so much black. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline gel liner in brown. And we're going to blend that out. It's going to be like a smoky wing. I'm going to take this lip brush. It's super fine. It's something that I actually like using. This is the Morphe M170-4, and let me get my makeup palette so I can look into the mirror. And I'm going to do a thin liner and blend that out. I'm gonna have to put lashes on, sorry. I'm sorry, Tia, don't kill me. because you know me, I gotta go loud. If I don't go loud, who am I? So I have this container. This is literally how I keep my lashes. I got this from Home Goods. Yeah, Home Goods. I don't know what it's for, but this is how I organize my lashes. Oh, I can use these. Yeah, I can use these. These are like a little bit more, it adds a little bit more layer. Let me do the rest of my makeup and I'll come back to you guys. BRB. So we're gonna get into the bottom lash line, and everything that I use in my transition shade is what I'm going to be using on my bottom lash line. And I'm using a old school MAC brush. What is this, 217 that everybody was like obsessed with? I'm going to take that bullet brush and I'm going to deepen the outer parts of my eye. So I'm going to use the Faced Peachy Matte, and I'm going to use Peach Tart. And I'm just going to focus that only on the outer parts of my eye. I'm going to be using this NYX Wonder Pencil, and I'm going to put that on my bottom lash line. So I'm going to use my Extended Play Permy Up Lash Mascara, and I'm just going to coat this on my bottom lashes. Alright queens, that's all that I have for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you learned something new today, because we gotta get nice and snatched and right for the holidays. So I hope this look was something that you loved. Please let me know in the comments down below if there's any other videos that you would want me to recreate, if there's any looks or techniques that you guys would want me to make a video about. Anything, I am down with the shits, and I can't wait to hang out with you queens on the next video. Bye.